So, Casey, I know in the first episode I got you to sniff some candles. I got 2 more White Barn.
White Barn got the best.
This is Ocean Driftwood.
Let's get it, baby.
Where does that scent take you?
I'm in Barbados.
Barbados. I like it.
I'm on the beach.
On the beat. Okay.
They got some ass somewhere. Hey,
that's a good scent. That's a good scent.
Yeah, I'm on Barbados on the beach with some cheeks in the near distance.
Some cheeks nearby.
That's for sure.
This is Ocean Driftwood.
Ocean Driftwood.
Damn, love bug, bro. I fucking hate love bugs, bro. They're the most pointless bugs.
Bro, you know love bugs are fake actually.
They fake. Some AI bugs?
They were made in LSU.
I heard that shit.
Yeah,
they were made to kill mosquitoes.
They're not real bugs. They were made in a lab at LSU University. Like LSU University. Louisiana State University.
Fuck y'all for making love bugs.
I swear, we've been with them bitches ever since.
I hope y'all never win a national championship. All right, I ain't gonna say that.
I fuck with LSU.
Yeah,
I'm about to say.
That.
That's my favorite team.
Yeah. All right, so the next White Barn candle.
Let's get it.
Vacation Villa.
Let's see where it takes me.
Where you at?
I'm on a cruise.
Oh, okay. What you see?
The Lido deck. Oh, I'm on the top deck.
Oh, you all the way at the top?
I'm all the way at the top.
Oh, there's one more. What else? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm on a cruise, bro. On the Lido deck. I got a smooth little suit on.
Okay.
It just brings me to that chill vibe.
That happy place,
just
bro.
Happy place.
I gotta sniff this one.
Free food is around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, free food.
Tacos.
Free tacos. Tacos for sure.
Lemonade.
Oh, lemonade.
I got lemonade on the side.
Okay, for sure. Okay, I see it.
I'm not on a cruise though.
Where you at?
I'm on a yacht.
Oh,
I'm on a yacht. I'm on a yacht.
Okay.
I'm on a yacht. Yeah, I'm on a yacht.
Yeah.
Somebody bringing us free tacos.
Oh yeah, I can feel the vibe.
That's why and we got flowers surrounded.
Lily
pads, all that shit.
And
that's where
flowers and violets.
That's where Vacation Villa takes me. I didn't do the Ocean Driftwood one.
All right, well, where we going with this one? Clear that palette.
Oh shit! Hold on, one more. I'm on the Mediterranean Sea.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm on the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swimming.
I'm eating a falafel sandwich.
Ooh, falafel.
I'm eating falafel. Okay.
Delicacy.
Okay.
Delicacy.
Still
floating.
I got a pet. I got a capybara on side of me.
Furry animal. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. He said capybara.
I got a capybara on side of me.
Oh no.
And we got light drizzles.
Oh,
it's light. It's like light drizzles.
It's misty.
It's light drizzles.
Okay.
That's the vibe. That's
the
where
vibe.
Ocean Driftwood is taking me, to the Mediterranean Sea. Eating a falafel. I got a capybara on side of me, and it's drizzling.
With a soda on the side.
I'm
live. This is views from the lake, and we damn near in the lake this time.
We here.
Hey,
we at the swamps.
We at the swamp today.
And we got another podcast episode coming for you guys.
All the time. We told y'all. We locked in with y'all. Just stay locked in with us. It's your boy Holodocious.
Turn them notifications on.
And it's your boy Kuro. And we out here. And this the most out here I done been. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, for real.
When I say nature is probably like 5 feet behind me, fam.
I ain't been this out in a minute.
I promise I think I seen an alligator.
Oh, I know I saw some flow through the water right there.
So
you can see the water. The water's moving this way.
Y'all see me keep on looking back.
Yeah.
That means
we don't want nothing to jump out.
They're nervous.
Yeah. We don't want nothing to jump out.
What's down?
So we about to get it.
Y'all hear that music?
We vibing out here. It's the perfect spot.
Yeah. So what we about to talk about, bro? Going viral at what cost?
Do you think okay? So is it worth it? Because I always tell myself this is when I knew I didn't want to be famous. It was a song by Halsey. You know Halsey?
No.
You don't know Halsey, the singer?
Holzy.
Halsey. Halsey.
No. Who's it?
Well, she got a song. It go, I should be living a dream, but I'm living with a security team. And that ain't gonna change, no. I got a paranoia in me.
Huh?
And when I heard that, I was like, see, I don't want to be famous.
Oh, is she paranoid?
Yeah, because she got to live with a security team, bro.
Wow.
Like-
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, look, I want to be rich. I don't want to be famous. But if it happens, it happens.
If it happens, it happens. But I feel like I would duck off. Like,
I would be ducked. Like, y'all would have to catch me out here on some shit.
yeah. Like, y'all would never know what state I'm in.
Never.
Y'all would never know where I'm at. Because,
Never.
like, your whole life changed.
You know what made me not want to be famous?
What's that?
When Kanye West.
Oh,
When was
yeah. Oh, shit.
when Kanye West was like 3 a.m. in his house, and the paparazzi was outside his house at 3 a.m.
Fuck that shit,
They're
bro.
like, "Good morning, Kanye," and he's like, "Shut the fuck up."
No. I'm not trying to live like that, bro. I'm not trying to live like that, bro. Because, like,
that's how
what,
it be.
what if I'm fucking naked, bro? Like, what, bro? What if the paparazzi snap a picture of me butt ass naked?
And I walk butt naked in my house a lot.
Nothing but socks on. I got socks on.
Barely.
I got some Nike socks on.
Like,
Maybe like a towel.
catch me in the morning, you might see nuts and balls.
You
Like,
might.
for real.
You don't know what you gonna see.
I swear.
Nah. But nah, I couldn't. I don't know. Like, at what cost though?
Man, but people be getting famous for some dumb shit too, though.
Hawk Tour.
Like Hawk Tour. That's the
She
fame.
made so much money off that.
She made
you know how
so
many
much
girls say
money.
Hawk Tour a day? You know how many girls do the Hawk Tour
When
a day?
she did that, I knew that she was gonna be famous.
Mhm.
Because for one,
And then she dropped that coin.
she kind of cute.
She dropped that
She
coin
talking
too.
about
She
some
was like,
sexual shit.
sexual shit.
I knew she was gonna bust, but that coin, bitch, you almost went to jail.
She did
You-
too, huh?
Yeah,
She did almost go to jail for that
You
damn
almost went
coin,
to jail
bro.
for that coin. I
Fucking
know you got
pump
a
and
bag. Pump
Yeah.
and dumping, motherfucker.
Pump and dumping, bro. We done seen that a few times,
Nigga,
bro.
next time you want to pump and dump somebody, put me in the Telegram.
Damn.
So I can-
In a telegram.
for real, so I
But
could
that-
be a part of it.
Yeah, bro. But I don't know, man, because I went viral off my first video. The
Mhm.
first animal voiceover video I posted got like 3 million views. And it was on World Star.
You did blow up. First video.
First video. It was only supposed to be one video.
Yeah.
And then after I did that one, everybody was like, "Oh, we need part two." It was getting hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views. So I just kept going with it.
Bruh.
And I ended up doing voiceovers for a few years.
You had a remarkable freaking blow up story. Like,
I did, bro.
swear.
The voiceover, that story about the voiceovers, bro.
You did that shit one hitter.
One hitter quitter.
One hitter quitter. That's
but
the real
but
one.
like I said, at what cost though? Because now I don't give a fuck about comments. But I was getting called some crazy shit. Like I said a few episodes ago, boy, I was getting called some crazy
you gotta
shit.
have tough skin in this.
You gotta
shit,
have
though.
tough. If you're gonna be a YouTube, well, I feel like it's not that bad, DJs, because YouTube has plans in place to monitor that shit.
For real.
Yeah, so like they filter hate speech.
Yeah, like
You can still call somebody like a fruit ball or some shit like that.
you gotta get creative.
Yeah, you can call.
You can't just call me whatever you want to call me.
Yeah, you gotta be creative with your insult. Like
You gotta be real creative with your
like
insults.
you a fudge sack.
Like,
or
you
some
want to
shit.
be you want to be racist towards me? You better be creative.
You bet. Like, bro, it's like that show.
Say
You
something.
remember that show Victorious? Like, bro, there was one episode where they were in detention, and the principal, was it the principal?
Man, what
Vice
episode?
principal.
Yeah.
Bro, he was calling them all kind of names and
All
shit, bro.
kind of shit,
He
boy.
was calling them side salads
like
and
what?
fudge. Like, what the fuck is a side salad, bro?
Just a side salad.
He was like, "Shut up, side salad."
Because
he
nigga,
was-
who wants a side
Yeah,
salad?
nobody know what that is, but he was like throwing out the funniest insults, and I
Funniest
use that shit
slurs.
sometimes too.
You ain't nothing but a side salad, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Anyways,
bro. Like
You would never be a main course.
That's what I'm saying.
never
You a
be
salad on the side that I'm not
never
even
be
eating,
an
bro.
entree.
Nah, you a whole appetizer, bro. You not the main. No,
Nah, that's funny though.
that's what I'm saying. So I mean, like, as far as like going viral, bro, like you like what comes with it, but you don't at the same time.
I don't know, bro. I just don't want to blow up in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sharkeisha.
Ooh, y'all remember that viral Sharkeisha
Like,
video?
you remember Sharkeisha? Now, Sharkeisha will ever
Mhm.
be known for one of the hardest slugging left-handers ever of all time.
She should have got signed by
She
somebody.
should have got
after that,
signed
bro.
by Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, she should have, because that was the loudest.
Sharkeisha, no.
Like, you know, a punch is hard when it sounds like a slap.
Boy, I knew her nose was gone the second she contacted. I said, "Oh,
That shit sounded like an open hand palm slap, but it was a fist
bro,
against the noggin.
I don't want to go famous. I don't want to be that." Cause now when they see Sharkeisha, everybody gonna be afraid of that left.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep.
I just don't want to be no bad figure, you know.
Facts.
Who else is like a bad figure? Like
You mean like somebody that went viral for some bad shit?
yeah, just went viral for some like I wouldn't want to be you right now.
Oh shit, I can't even think. I mean, I know like getting dropped would be something bad,
That would be bad.
but I feel like it's even worse for the people that live in your town that know you.
Bro,
That's gonna suck.
That is the worst. If you stay in a small town, you have no room for error.
Yeah, if you get knocked out in a viral video
If you
and the
get
people in
knocked
your
out-
town know it's you,
In the boot,
mm-hmm.
we all gonna know.
everybody gonna know what's up.
You gonna be famous from here to Lafayette,
Yeah,
fast,
all the way to New Orleans,
all the way
all
to
over the
New
whole
Orleans.
state. You see them at the dollar store.
The
Hold up,
337 gonna know you.
you the
and
one that got your ass knocked out.
They so ignorant out here. They gonna
Yeah.
ask you if that's you
Yep.
because I seen this bitch sucking dick on Twitter.
Oh, they live in the boot. Oh
Yes.
no.
And I messaged her. I said, "Listen, I just see you sucking dick on Twitter."
She was like, don't tell nobody.
She was like, "It might have been me."
Oh no.
I sent her the video.
At least she was honest.
She said, "Yeah, it was me." I said, "Damn, what you trying to do?"
What you
I was
God
like,
damn,
She
bro.
was kind of crazy. I ain't
And
gonna
it's
lie.
funny because you can spot them, bro. Because like it's
Bro.
like these are small towns out here.
Small towns is so funny to live in because you really want to go viral for something good.
Like, bro, we should have went viral because for that senior prank, and we talked about
Oh
the
my
senior prank a
gosh.
couple episodes ago, but we didn't go into detail about exactly what happened.
What happened and how big? We was
And,
on
like-
the news for that crap.
Bro, it was crazy because we had that shit planned out.
News is on the news.
We had that shit planned out. We had a French teacher by the name of Miss Cuppins.
We owed it now, Miss Cuppins.
We owed it now.
I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. But we had a French teacher, Miss Cuppins, and the plan was, well, that wasn't even the original plan.
That wasn't really the plan,
for
bro.
the seniors was to like squirt the whole school with water guns, but we had a mole on the inside. Somebody snitched.
Can't believe that.
Can't
bro.
believe we still to this day don't know who that mole was.
Man, look, I gotta mind who it was.
Yeah, and they snitched, and the
Till
principals,
this day, I think about you.
damn,
You almost got me out of
almost got him. And then to this day, like the principals were waiting on us, turned us around, canceled those plans, so we all linked back up at McDonald's. We come up with a plan that we gonna get our French teacher.
Yeah.
So we go to Toys R Us.
we go to the opposite side of the whole town.
We went to Toys R Us and got two big ass water guns, and we
They don't
pulled
even
up.
got Toys R Us no more.
Nah, they
that's how
demolished
kind
it.
of that's kind of how what kind of firepower we had.
Yeah, we
They
had
don't
some
even
like,
get-
like we got the shit you got to hold with two hands.
You know the super soaker?
Yeah,
We had the super soaker. Like
yeah, we had some of those, and we went to the school. Well, we stopped at the corner and we waited for her because we knew what time she went
we
to
knew what
lunch.
time.
We knew exactly
we knew
what
what
time.
car she drove.
Everything. We knew the
Everything.
route she took.
We knew what door she went out of.
Damn, we sound like some
I
stalkers.
swear we sound bad.
It's not what it looked like, bro.
Damn, Miss Cuppins, we ain't never stalked you, fam. Don't even come with all that. What's up?
That sounds bad.
It's a hey, bro.
But we knew her whole route.
Hey, okay, y'all want to enjoy some country shit? Watch this.
We at the lake, baby.
We at the lake, baby.
This is what's going on. But like, yo, we stayed at the corner and we waited for her to pass by. We had our lights turned off too. We had the whole car turned off.
Yeah.
So she passed by. We followed her. We parked in a baseball parking lot, and we took the mask out, the water guns. We went in through a side door, and we tried. We tried to get in, but
hey, look, we did everything you could get arrested for today.
yeah,
Don't ever do none of this shit, bro.
yeah, we not recommending.
like honestly,
Yeah,
we could have went to jail.
we couldn't
That
not,
day.
we could have not graduated.
We could have not graduated.
So if you're thinking about pulling a senior prank, pull something lighthearted.
Please do something that doesn't involve
Yeah,
water guns or anything.
or mask or purge mask.
Anything like
Don't
you
make
seen
it-
in a movie.
Yeah,
Like,
don't make it look like that because they do not bullshit.
because honestly, we could have today.
Mhm.
Not today. If we did that,
Oh yeah, if today
Bro,
we did that, we'd be locked up.
we'd be locked
We'd
up.
be locked up.
We might not even made it out that
Mhm.
prank.
That's what I'm saying.
For real. But just know, what you do in high school can follow your ass outside of high
It
school.
always will.
Like,
It
for
always
real, for
will,
real.
bro.
People be thinking like, oh, high school, we're having fun. They don't tell you that fun is gonna follow you outside.
Facts.
I know a lot of people that had too much fun in high school.
Mhm.
They still paying for that shit.
Hell yeah. Like I said,
Like-
even 10 years later,
10 years later, bro. 10 years ain't shit.
you just gotta shape your future. Pretty
Shape
much,
your
man. Shape
future,
it
bro.
the way you want, man. Don't have no regrets.
Don't
be
have
ready.
no regrets, bro.
And be ready to be an adult. Be ready to be an adult.
Be ready to be an adult and like don't rush though. Don't rush to be an adult because this shit ain't fun.
Not all the time.
This shit ain't fun.
We
all
done
the
had
time.
some fun,
We done
though.
had some fun though.
We done had some fun as adults.
But best believe responsibility ain't all that.
Gonna kick you in the nuts.
Responsibility ain't lit.
Gonna kick you in
Very
and
good.
with us being in the woods right now, you gotta start thinking, bro. If we were in a horror movie, trapped in, because I've seen plenty of horror movies.
This would
in
be
the
where it
woods.
would be.
This is
This would be where it be.
Last House on the Left, Wrong Turn, The Hills Have Eyes. Shit is in the woods.
Yeah, bro.
So like, bro, what would you do? Oh, so like, say we were in Wrong Turn.
okay.
So Wrong Turn is a horror series where they're getting chased by cannibals in the woods,
Okay.
and if they get caught, you get eaten.
Well,
Pretty simple.
what a lot of them mess up at, they see a house and they think it's shelter. It's not shelter.
Either that or they're looking for a phone.
Yeah, like why?
No.
Dude, you ain't have service since you got out here. That phone ain't never gonna. You might as well throw that bitch. You might as well, if you got a phone on you and you see the killer, you might as well throw that at him.
Yeah.
Throw the phone at him.
Just obstruct his view for a minute. Well, I guess it kind of depends like who you dealing with, because like the cannibals on Wrong Turn, they big.
They wild.
Like they built.
They don't really feel nothing either.
No, you either gotta like blow them up or something. So hopefully you got some explosives laying around.
Man, they usually do. I don't know why.
So would you like you was talking about earlier? They don't really go in the water though. Most killers in movies don't go in water.
They don't go to water, and you know, Louisiana, we got a lot of water, but where
We're
there's
surrounded
water,
by a lot of water right now.
like y'all don't
Like in
even
the
see
trees
what's
and stuff.
behind y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
it's a lot of alligators out here, bro. So you wrong turners, y'all gonna have to fight them too.
If y'all going in the water to get away from the cannibals, now you got to deal with alligators.
You gotta deal with
if you in the South,
alligators.
now you got to deal with alligators. You got to deal with snakes. So it all comes down to who the fuck you gonna take that chance with.
Who are you fighting?
Are you fighting the cannibals, or are you gonna try to fight the crocs in the water?
Just bring a gun, regardless.
Yeah,
bro.
just make sure you strapped up.
And I swear, if you get horny at a time like this,
So that's one rule about horror movies.
you got a problem
Mm-hmm.
and you need to die.
Yeah.
And you can honestly
I
deserve
feel like
whatever you
killers
get.
know whenever somebody clapping cheeks in a horror movie.
Because
Like-
they can sniff it out.
They sniff it out, bro. Like,
Oh damn!
I smell open legs.
I swear salmon.
What the hell? You smell
I
salmon
smell salmon and tilapia.
and sweat. Oh hell no! So like that's one of the rules. So here's the rules to surviving horror movies. Don't drink or do drugs.
Please don't.
No weed. You can't be high. If there's a serial killer in your town,
Don't get high.
don't get high. That's one.
Please don't.
Don't have sex.
Please don't.
That's one of the obvious answers.
Don't
Killers
even
don't
beat
like-
your dick. Don't even do that.
Yeah, killers don't like whenever
You're getting
you having sex.
any kind of
Any
enjoyment.
kind of enjoyment.
While
bro.
I'm trying to haunt you,
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
you gonna play me like
You
that?
don't play me like you're not taking me serious.
I'm killing you.
Nah, bro, you gotta go. Give me your head. Bro.
Got to.
Come on, you getting head? Give me your head.
For real.
Come on, bro.
So
That's one of the main things.
does the house gotta look a certain way for you not to go in it though? Like, say if there's a
Okay.
house on the woods and it's not no rundown ass house, like
Mhm.
that look like a nice house,
like a nice family lived there.
like a nice family lived
Yeah.
there. Would you go in that house though? Because I'm
Probably,
looking
probably not, bro.
at real.
Probably not.
The thing with a house is once you go in, you're in.
You in? You better hope you made a good judgment call.
I swear.
Because if you didn't,
Because you might have went in their house. Fool.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That could be the killer's house.
But I'm
And-
saying if it's a nice brick house, the wrong turners ain't building a brick house.
Nah, hell no, they're not building that shit.
It's-
They not
the
taking time to-
architecture is just too nice.
No.
It's just-
You know, it's kind of like Jeepers Creepers. You remember in Jeepers Creepers 1, whenever they were driving by the church in the opening and they saw him throwing the bodies in the tunnel?
They should have.
Why would you stop?
And he looked at him,
He looked at him. He was like, "Oh, you saw me?" Bet. And he was on his ass the whole movie.
bro.
You're not supposed to stop. You're supposed to put on your foot on gas and make it seem like you're not
are
looking.
You even?
Why you don't make it obvious that
Why are
you're
you
looking?
making eye contact with Jeepers Creepers?
Like, bro,
I don't care what's going on,
Jeepers Creepers eats body parts and he replaces his with that new one.
bro.
Come on, bro, I'm not fucking with.
If I ever see something that I think I did not supposed to see, I'm about to look away as fast as humanly
I
possible.
mean, in facts, at the least you could drive away and call the cops.
bro, get the hell on out of there.
Don't just stay there. Don't.
Especially if you ain't got a lot of gas in your car.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see a lot of y'all like to mess up with not even half a tank in y'all car.
Mm-hmm.
You are destined for failure, brother.
Hell yeah. You ain't going
You're
nowhere.
fried.
Nah, that's cooked. You low key sounded like that bitch ass Hulk Hogan when you said that.
What, having a
No, brother.
brother.
A brother. Bro, you remember when Booker T cussed out Hulk Hogan? He called him a nigga.
I'm coming for you, nigga.
Bro,
That nigga said.
he said shit's about to get real. After this, after we get done with Lex Luger, we coming for the world title. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. Oh, he said, oh.
He thought that was his job.
Yeah, you know you fucked up when you just throw your hands up. Oh shit.
I'm coming for you, nigga.
We on live television,
What?
and you just called Hulk Hogan a nigga.
Boy.
But yeah, back to the woods, bro. It's like I feel like if I'm lost, maybe I chance it. Maybe I chance it if it's a nice house, because like you said, they didn't build it, but they could have killed the family that was living in there
easily
and took over. You got to think about that too.
For real, because it's just too much. I gotta see some shit that's going on with the house. Like if I see some coffee brewing in that motherfucker,
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, there's some civilized motherfuckers.
yeah, definitely.
Like,
yeah, if you see coffee, you gotta look for the signs though.
But I'm like, why you out here though?
Mm-hmm. Why you
living out here though?
What the fuck? I don't know.
Like these your cousins?
That shit fishy. That actually happened on Wrong Turn. It was a normal human.
Oh God,
but he was related. It was their cousin, bro. Because the dude was in his house tying himself up, like trying to fix himself up. And then the guy sitting on the couch, he goes, "You killed my baby," and he started charging to him. Like, damn, I didn't know that was your baby.
I didn't know that was your family.
You related to them cannibals?
Relatives?
Yeah,
they looking crazy as hell, and they do be fucking each other.
No, they what's the word?
Inbreed.
Yeah, they're inbred.
I heard that was a true story on some shit though.
It's some deep shit. It's deeper than what it looks, bro.
I really heard that it was like in Virginia or some shit. Like
yeah,
West Virginia.
It was definitely some inbred type shit going on in Virginia. And like I said, we got some shit near here. Texas Chainsaw.
Oh yeah.
Ed Gein was he was cutting people's skin off and he was putting their skin on his face and wearing it.
I know somebody that was his roommate.
Ed Gein?
Yes, bro.
Real shit.
Who
was his roommate?
Bro.
Wait, so you know the person that stayed with him for a bit?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who that was because I had talked to him. I don't think that was my cousin though. Yeah, I got a lot of cousins.
All black people got a lot of cousins.
I got a lot of cousins.
I swear, bro.
He said he was a weird dude though.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories about and you can see it in the movies, bro. Chainsaw was his weapon of choice.
He had to be a weird dude.
He had to be a weird. Like if you wearing people's skin on your face,
I don't
bro.
think he was an upstanding citizen.
Nah, he was definitely on the shit list.
Yeah,
he wasn't getting shit for Christmas.
He probably lived in some shit like this.
Yeah, swampy area. Yeah,
Texas
I think
kind of weird, bro.
Texas
like,
strange.
You used to live in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice a lot of those houses were so far off the road?
Facts.
That I didn't even know this was a driveway.
Yeah. It's a lot of houses like that.
I would not dare get caught in one of them driveways.
Fuck no, bro. Niggas. Because it's like an area that you think is like full of woods, and then you go a little further, and then you see a house ducked off in the back.
A house in the back of the woods.
Yeah, in the back of the woods.
That's already ducked off.
That's suspect.
And I ain't going back there.
That's suspect.
That's it again.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, you ever seen When a Stranger Calls, bro?
Like what?
She had to babysit for this rich ass family, and she had this big ass mansion to herself, and they had 2 kids. And this is the movie where she was getting calls from a stranger, and then she called the cops to trace the call. So the next time she got the guy on the phone, the cops traced the call, and then they called back and was like, the call is coming from inside the house. Oh shit! You got to get out of there, Jill.
Like what?
Yeah, it's always like Jill or Cindy. Jill, you gotta get out of there. The calls come from inside the house. He in that bitch. So yeah,
right behind you, Jill.
Yeah, like
fucked up.
Yeah, my heart would have sank, bro. You trace the calls and he in here. That's fucked up. It's dark now.
It's a good idea to do shit in the woods until you hear some shit in the woods.
Like I just heard some screams.
Like I'm hearing screams and shit right now, and I ain't really fucking with it.
Oh, I don't know, bro.
Like
this shit creep. Like you see the dark clouds in the background.
Swear.
The water moving.
And shit.
And we was talking about like some scary movies, because I heard it's a scary movie that's set in Louisiana in New Orleans called Hatchet.
Yeah.
So I love slasher movies, and this Hatchet movie, caught my attention. It says Ben and Marcus are college students in New Orleans enjoying Mardi Gras. I feel like Mardi Gras is whenever that shit would happen.
Mardi Gras is when a lot of bullshit happens.
Yeah, because it's so crazy.
It's so crazy. You got people that's not even from here getting down.
Like they come from all over.
Yeah.
to come and like party for Mardi Gras, and the shit get wicked. The shit get wicked, and it goes. Is that a kid driving? Bro, they got like a 6-year-old cruising past in the driver's seat.
What?
Her mom in the seat, but she controlling the wheel.
That's what I be talking about, bro.
Fuck.
You never really know what you about to see out this mug.
That's why they driving so slow. Okay, anyway. Thought I heard.
But hey, you can't do shit like that.
I thought I felt something, bro.
Boy, I almost got up out of here.
Oh shit!
All y'all was about to see
Y'all
is
about to see some shit go down.
me leaving.
All I would have saw is dust. All right,
Man,
so
what?
when they decide to go on a boat tour of an allegedly cursed bayou, meeting up with several other tourists, including quietly beautiful Mary Beth, they are entertained by their guide Sean, who tells them the tales of a ghostly serial killer who wanders the swamp. They laugh off the stories until someone or something starts picking them off one by one.
They laughed that shit off until it started to happen.
Until
boy.
it starts to happen. And that's kind of the dilemma, because people that watch movies, they know some shit going on, but the characters don't.
Yeah.
They don't really know until they find that first classmate floating chopped up, floating in the river.
Chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
That's tough. What the fuck is that smell?
You smell
now?
that shit?
Smell like hot ass and
What the fuck?
cut grass.
Oh, hell no. That shit just smacked me in my nose like Jackie Chan.
Now you got me. Nigga, they got a body behind me or some shit.
I don't know, bro. That water moving funny. I don't know.
Yeah, we might have to wrap this episode.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this shit up, bro. We gotta go, bro. But anyway, real quick, what's the like? Cause we've seen Michael Myers and Jason, and we talked about like Freddy versus Jason, because we talked about if you put Jason and Michael Myers in a cage, who coming out alive?
Shit, I think Jason.
You think Jason? I'm talking about like prime Michael Myers.
Man, Jason really that boy though.
Yeah.
But Michael Myers hard as fuck to kill.
Michael Myers is so hard to kill.
Like you really just can't kill Michael.
Who you think stronger though?
Stronger? Jason. Jason for sure.
Michael Myers be hanging people on doorknobs.
But yeah, you
Bro,
gotta be
you remember he hung that black dude on the doorknob in Resurrection? Hey, but Busta Rhymes got in his shit though.
Busta Rhymes, boy, I counted you out.
I thought Busta Rhymes gonna get busted sliced up.
If you was anything like Trey Songz in Texas Chainsaw,
Texas Chainsaw, oh,
I
bro.
knew you was out first 5 minutes.
Texas Chainsaw went out. He went out bad. Trey
I ain't even
Songz.
listen to a song after that.
Hell no, I
Trey
wasn't even a
Songz,
fan after that, bro.
You pissed me off.
You went
bro.
out so bad. You had Alexandra Daddario and you cheated.
And you cheated.
Come on, bro. You deserve to get your shit. I don't know.
Like, yeah, bro, I never listen to your music again.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a rat's ass. About all
script
that.
or what? I don't care.
Yeah, but it'd be some scary. It's like some scary movie. Like, what's the scariest movies you watch so
The
far?
Ring, I watched half of The Ring.
The Ring is scary.
I watched half of The Ring and I never even looked back.
You're gonna die in 7 days.
Yeah, I never even looked back,
Ooh,
bro.
shit.
The Last Exorcism, no.
Last Exorcism is scary. All
That
the Exorcism movies got some
All the
scary.
Exorcism movies. I don't even watch them hoes no more.
Yeah.
Because I think it just make my skin crawl.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. That's some scary ones. I know there's a movie called Host. So
Yeah.
Host takes place completely on a computer screen. They wanted to do a seance online, a group, and you just see like the scariest shit happening in the background. And like the jump scares in that movie, I don't usually get jump scared that much, but when I do,
Yeah, that's for real.
yeah, that shit real, bro.
Seance, that's all you had to say.
Yeah, I'm not doing no fucking seance, bro.
On a computer screen.
Seance and Ouija boards.
I remember when you tried to do a Ouija board. I almost cut him off. I swear to God.
I did have a Ouija board at one point. I had a Ouija board.
I said, bro, if you ever do that shit, we're not friends no more, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, but at the time I was like, bro, what's the harm?
You ever did it?
No. The reason I never did it is because the reason I never did it is because we got hit with a hurricane.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it swiped it away.
Damn, see, that was the guy.
That was a sign, bro. I never had one again after that.
Hey,
No.
thank goodness.
Yeah. That was all the signs I needed right there.
Bro, what's up with the screams, though? Do you hear this shit?
I hear screams in the background.
And it's like literally like a little girl scream.
Yeah. I do
Just
hear
like the movies.
it. Yeah, I do hear it. I don't know what the fuck going on. Speaking of Scream, bro, we lucky if Ghostface don't pop up. Ghostface is good at popping up behind people.
swear.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine this nigga coming up out this water.
Yeah, imagine he just rises up out the water.
Like, this nigga,
Because Ghostface runs.
I'm like, he ain't even swim. He just ran up out the water.
He just ran up out the water. And like I said, he good at popping up behind.
Ghostface, you ain't never caught no nigga that could run like you.
Hell nah.
Cause you gonna have to catch me.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Bro, they need to have a Scream movie in Africa.
Swear.
Watch how many people he don't kill.
Watch how many he don't catch. He gonna be in that bitch
Bro,
tired as fuck.
he gonna be tired as
He
hell.
be like, man, I hate these Negroes.
Unless the Ghostface is an African.
Then we got some
Then,
bullshit.
yeah, then we got some shit
Then
going
you
on.
might have some Usain Bolt ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be.
I'm like, damn, this nigga got some long strides.
Hell yeah, there's gonna be some track meets in that hole. Damn, just imagine that shit. But you know, scary movies. They really, like I said, Jeepers Creepers terrified me.
Yeah. That was a good one though.
Yeah,
I like
it was
Jeepers
good.
Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers terrified me. Host was a scary one. Other than that, Smile 2 was good. The first Smile.
Yeah, the
The
first
Smile
one was
movies
good.
got me good. Yeah.
I like the Truth or Dare.
Truth or Dare? Wait, which one? Is that the one where they all at that table
Mm-hmm.
and they playing a big Truth or Dare game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, I remember
Because
that
then
one.
they face change and they be like Truth or Dare.
Yo,
Yeah,
that
they
shit,
be
that shit creepy.
They be like Truth or Dare.
That shit is creepy,
Because
bro.
they had that little filter on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. And somebody sent me a picture. I was like, oh, bitch, you just about scared the piss out of my
Scared the
ass.
hell? What the hell?
I said, nigga, I'm
Hell
still
no.
spooked from this movie,
Yeah.
bitch. And you talking about some, hey.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no
What?
damn hey. Shit gets spooky out here. And you know, that's pretty much all we have for this episode. I think it's time for us to wrap this up.
Yeah, brother.
Cause I got some weird smells hitting my
The
nose.
water getting faster, the screams getting louder.
We hear screams.
Smells getting stronger.
I just saw a big ass pelican fly across the trees over there.
Like what?
Looked like he had something in his mouth.
For real, the animal's starting to animal in this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
it's about time to go. It's about time to go.
And
But
I really think that's an alligator right there.
don't say that.
I swear, I think
There's something
that's
sticking out the
alligator.
water behind us.
Just keep floating, my boy.
Keep going. Gotta make sure there's nothing going that way.
Just keep on floating, my boy.
Yeah.
I'm about to say.
You see that? Look. Right there.
Yeah. Yeah, we just go ahead and get up out of here.
Oh yeah, thank y'all for tuning in to
Oh.
Ghosts and Jokes. We got a
Yeah.
lot more episodes on the way.
The views from the lake. Oh.
Did I say Ghosts and Jokes?
Hell yeah.
Oh, Ghosts and Jokes is my horror podcast that I have with Derry. I'm gonna drop that link down here. Ghosts and Jokes, that's the horror podcast. But thank you for tuning in to Views from the Lake.
I feel like I'm on damn Ghosts and
I
Jokes
feel like I'm
right
on
now.
Ghosts and Jokes right now. That's why I said it. But thank you guys for tuning in.
Alright, views from the lake.
Views from the Lake. Mike's died.
Mics died.
The
for
mics
real.
died, but we had
So-
to finish it off strong.
So if y'all locked in, hey,
We good.
We good.
We good.
For sure. But yeah, we gonna keep them coming for y'all though.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank
Oh
y'all.
shit.